From streamlining operations to enhancing the productivity, ERP systems have become an indispensable tool in modern businesses. ERP systems plays a massive role in helping them to keep up with emerging trends and rapidly changing business environment. To provide us with a clear understanding and insights on ERP systems and its application on businesses, joining with us today, we have Mr. Sandun Morakatiya, who's an expert in ERP systems deployment. So, Mr. Sandun, we are so glad to have you here with us, and we are excited to learn from your expertise. So let's move on to the question. So can you share your experiences on the and challenges that you faced while implementing ERP systems?
Okay, first of all, I would like to thank you all for having me here. So, when it comes to challenges, basically the main challenges that as accounting professionals that we face during the operations is like most of the companies that when it comes to financial mid of a financial year, if the implementation takes place, so that past data is not uh, transferred into the new ERP system in a manner that we could easily go and extract the data from. Like it's basically a bulk data upload that is uploaded into the new system. So basically, we have to rely on the whatever the past data through a past system or through a schedule. So basically, schedule maintenance is somewhat of an internal control, but 100% we cannot ensure on that. So if the balances in the previous system have an error, then that might be continuously carry forward to the new system as well. So basically, that is one of the challenges that as accountants that we face when it comes to the transitions during a mid period. On the other hand, like accounting balances for balance sheet items such as assets, equity, liability, those kind of things, those details also uploaded in a bulk way. So when it comes to settlement of the past data or something like that, then we have to definitely seek for support from the service providers sometimes. So that's the main challenges that we face. And on the other hand, that when it comes to other challenges, when there is a transition period going on, sometimes we have to uh, do the repetitive works in the like we have to undergo a certain period where the simultaneously the both old system and the new system running parallelly. So at the parallel stage, we have to do all the works duplicate. So basically, that consumes times and the efficiency of the uh, internal staff members as well. So that sort of a transition period is a very hectic time period for all the uh, members in the department. So that's sort of a challenges that we do face during the transition period. Other than that, like when it comes to new systems, we face sometimes like system failures, sometimes bugs coming on like that. So that decrease the efficiency and the effectiveness of the new system. So basically, those things have to be addressed by the service providers at the early stages. So that's
Okay, let's move on to our second question. How do you select the right ERP system and what are the key factors to consider for customization?
so. When answering your first part of the question, there's no hard and fast rule. This is the best system that is to be used. So basically, there are certain leading service ERP service providers like IFS, then SAP, then Oracle. Likewise, there are so many ERP system manufacturers in the world. So, but when it comes to the factors and all, we have to first identify the business nature and the number of users that we are having, and then the annual maintenance cost and the implementation cost. And certainly we have to do a cost benefit analysis to identify whether this implementation is cost worthy to implement, if it is to carry out with the business, and the feasibility of the business to facilitate with the ERP system. So basically, those are the factors that we need to identify prior moving with the new ERP system.
Our next question focuses on challenges often encountered during the integration of ERP system with existing business processes and technologies. Can you please share common issues that you have encountered in regard this, and what are the how do you typically address for them to smooth interoperability?
When it comes to challenges, uh, basically most of the ERP systems are like cloud based. So basically, when it comes to the ERP system in the modern world context, the main challenge that we are having is cybersecurity. Because, like, if the cybersecurity is not available, then we are not safer in a like in a server base. Not we are in a server base. We are in a cloud base. So basically, if someone has a URL and your username and the password, then that could be easily hacked. So then the information security is the main challenge that we are having in the modern world context. Other than that, sorry, when it comes to challenges, there are so many updates and so many new implementations carrying out during the last couple of years and the last couple of decades. So basically, with those enhancements, some of the service providers have stopped their previous levels of ERP systems, and then they have implemented new ERP systems. But those who are using the previous ERP systems, they haven't provided they are not entitled to gain the get the service through that service provider. For example, I think if it is not like for like let's say we have a ERP system, and they initially implemented for a company version 10 of that particular ERP system, but they have developed into a certain level that now the 15 version of that ERP system is available. Now they have decided to stop that, uh, stop to cater and provide services for the 10th version of that ERP system. So basically, then at that point, we have to think either to upgrade to that 15th version, or else we have to transfer into another ERP system. So basically, that's also a challenge for accountants during the last couple of years. And also, when it comes to the other challenges are like whether we are taking the actual benefit of this ERP system. Because like ERP system is a kind of a MIS tool that can be used to gain all level of information if we input those data correctly. So at that point, we have to identify certain processes, and we have to uh, strengthen our processors so that the input can be processed in a correct manner to get the output as effective information. So those are the challenges that we have faced so far during the last couple of years.
Next question is, what are the best practice for training employees and ensuring high user adoption rates of a new ERP system?
So I'll answer that question in a manner like when it comes to knowledge sharing and knowledge, we have two types of knowledge. One is explicit and one is implicit. So basically, whatever the readily available information are the explicit knowledge. So at a transition level, when it comes to ERP system service providers, they will certainly issue user guidance with the user guidance or the manual with the ERP implementation. So that is that we can use as the first and the foremost method as a knowledge sharing basis. And on the other hand, the ERP system providers will provide certain training programs to enhance the knowledge and the compatibility with the staff members to identify what are the lagging areas and what's they will give a training on that those areas in the ERP system. So with that knowledge, that employees can work, but that support will not be extended throughout. So, and as a corporate world, we can't assume that the employees could stay in a company for a longer period means not the lifetime. So basically, at that moment, if we are using the ERP system, we can't ask whoever the new recruitments to go and have a training because the training costs are much higher. So basically, for that, one option is we can have is to record the training sessions and we can store it at a place where we can easily accessible. So that's one point. And then that also comes under explicit knowledge. But when it comes to trained employees, they might have certain level of knowledge to use the system in a more effective manner rather than the manual and the training guidelines were given. So that could be that could be gained through the learning curve. So that is somewhat implicit. So that knowledge we can't extract from the employee and we can't store it because it lies with the employee. So for that, what we can do is as an organization to maintain an issue log and record the issues as well as the solution for that. Then we know, okay, for this issue, we have used this method to overcome this issue. So ideally, then that implicit knowledge also can be extracted somewhat to explicit knowledge, and that can be stored for later use. So that's how the company should work in order to get the best output as a training and training for the future purposes as well.
Lastly, we are interested in knowing about latest trends and innovations in ERP systems that businesses should know. Can you please share some insights on how these advancements can be leveraged to maintain the competitiveness and enhance the operational efficiency?
So when it comes to the advancements, I would start in this manner. So technically, in the early stages of the accounting history, we had the ledger books. So from that, we have evolved to accounting package, like either Excel, so from that to accounting packages. So QuickBooks, then MyOB, ECPAC. Likewise, those accounting packages emerged after that. Then, when it comes to the advancement, we had the ERP systems in place like IFS, Oracle, SAP, likewise. So that level of advancement is there, you can see, and also the accounting systems that they have provided services as accounting packages also now moving to that ERP systems as well. So that way, when it comes to the businesses, that we can use those uh, advancement in this way. So the first thing is like at the initial stages that we had to maintain a server room, and we have to maintain all the accounting systems linked to that server. Only that is accessible at a premises where the server is located. But now with the technical advancement, it has enhanced and it has advanced to the cloud services. Now most of the ERP systems like IFS, then Oracle, SAP, also the accounting packages like QuickBook also have the online versions of it. So that enhance the efficiency and effectiveness of using the ERP system at your fingertip. So basically, if you need to run a report after office hours also, you can easily access to the URL provided by the organization or the through the application. You can easily do that uh, in just a matter of couple of minutes. But l- previously, we had to technically visit to the office to carry out that function. So that is one aspect of the advancement. And on the other hand, most of the ERP systems are more than the accounting systems. So basically, they have extended their services to a level where the activity based costing, then the budgeting, then also the standard costing can be applied, procurement, whole level of procurement process. Likewise, almost all the areas in the business processes have been covered through these ERP systems. So majority of the ERP systems have the facilities for, let's say, procurement, then the finance system, then the HR systems. Likewise, they have enhanced their uh, scope into different level of the organization. So all the accounting, like all the business processes can be integrated to one particular ERP system. From there, we can get the exact management information to the uh, intended users. On the other hand, most of the ERP systems are compatible to run the integration throughout other uh, big data processors as well. So through that integration, either through direct integration or through a different server, you can directly input those data from another system to the ERP system as well. So that level of enhancement and the advancement of the technology is available at the organizational level with ERP implementation. So I think uh, in my view, majority of the organizations don't take the best use of that. Uh, let's say all the available features. So if we use all the features, like in Oracle, you have the Financial Studio is there. So from there, you can easily create whatever the financial reports that you need for day-to-day lives as well. So on the other hand, if you take SAP also, we have like BI tools also available for whatever the necessary adjustment that we can do. So likewise, if we can use those tools, and if you, then that could be easily enhance the business efficiency, as well as we can forecast more proactively rather than reacting to a different scenario. Like for example, we can get the live data if we are running all the business processes in the system at all the processes in a one ERP. So let's say we need to have the today's sales count, then we only just have to run the P&L up to date top likewise. So we know what is the budget, how we what is today's sales, how much we achieved so far. So likewise, those data can be extracted. Sorry. And from that, we can easily get the decisions to either to modify the strategies, or else either we can keep the strategies as well. So that's the level of the advancement from the ERP system that we see so far.
Thank you so much for taking your time to share your expertise on ERP systems with us. We are truly appreciate the opportunity to learn from you, and your insights will be invaluable as we move forward. Thank you so much again, and wish you all the best.
Thank you.